Have you noticed? The stairs feel just a little steeper. The floor seems farther away when you bend down. That jar lid that once opened with a twist now takes a few tries, or a helping hand. You might be telling yourself, it's just age catching up with me. But what if it's not? What if your muscles, the very ones that helped you lift, walk, hug, and move through life with strength, are slowly fading away without you even realizing it? This isn't just tiredness. This isn't laziness. It's something called sarcopenia, a silent loss of muscle that begins in your 60s and gets faster each year unless you do something about it. But here's the good news. You can fight it. You can slow it down. And yes, in many cases, you can even reverse it. And it all begins right in your kitchen. Today, I'm going to walk you through 8 powerful healing foods you may already have at home. Foods that nourish your muscles, restore your strength, and give you back the confidence to move through life with ease and grace. So, settle in, take a deep breath, and let's begin this journey to a stronger, steadier you. 1. Understanding sarcopenia, the silent thief of strength. What you're feeling may not just be a normal part of aging. It could be something deeper, something quieter, something called sarcopenia. Sarcopenia is the gradual, invisible loss of muscle mass. It often begins in your 60s and continues silently, year after year. Unless you take action, you don't see it right away. It starts small. You lose a little strength in your legs, a bit of endurance in your arms. At first, it just takes you a little longer to get up from a chair. You walk a bit slower. You feel less steady on your feet. But then, it grows. Soon, the activities you once loved, gardening, dancing, playing with your grandchildren, feel harder, riskier, and sometimes even impossible. That's the cruel part of sarcopenia. By the time most people notice it, they've already lost a large part of the strength they once took for granted. But here's something I want you to remember. Muscle knows no age. Whether you are 9 or 90, your body still wants to stay strong. It still listens. It still responds. All it needs is the right care and the right fuel. And that's what we're here to talk about today. So if you've felt a quiet fear creeping in, fear of losing your independence, fear of relying on others, fear of not being able to do the things you love, I want you to hear this. You are not helpless. You are not too old. And you are not alone. There is hope. And that hope begins with the food you choose to eat. 2. Why muscle strength matters more than you think. Have you ever stopped and truly thought about what your muscles do for you? They're not just there for lifting things or making you look strong on the outside. Your muscles are the silent engines of your body. They help you stand. They help you sit. They help you walk, breathe, turn, reach, and hold on. Even when life feels unsteady, they are what catch you. When you stumble, they are what give you the power to open a door, to carry your own shopping bag, to hug your grandchild, tightly and safely. But when your muscles begin to fade, everything changes. You don't slow down because you want to. You slow down because your body can't respond the way it used to. Tasks that once felt simple now feel heavy. You begin to avoid steps or hold on to furniture, just in case. And the worst part, many people don't realize it's happening until one day, something gives out. A fall, an injury, a hospital visit, and suddenly, life becomes smaller. You do less, you depend more, and the strength you once had feels like a distant memory. That's why muscle strength matters. It's not just about being fit. It's not just about lifting things. It's about freedom. It's about balance. It's about independence. It's about being able to care for yourself, to move through life on your own terms, with dignity, with grace. Strong muscles even support your metabolism. They help regulate blood sugar. They boost your immune system. They help you heal faster and live longer. The stronger your muscles, the more resilient your entire body becomes. So let me say it again. Muscle knows no age. If you've never done this before, try searching online for 100-year-old athletes. They're real. They exist. And they are living proof that it's never too late. You may be older, but your muscles still want to work for you. And with the right choices, they will. 3. The 8 power foods that protect your muscles, starting with protein. So now we understand why muscle strength matters. The next question is, what can we do about it? And the answer begins on your plate. Let's explore 8 simple, powerful foods that can help rebuild your strength, support your body, and give you back the confidence to move through life with ease and peace of mind. These aren't rare superfoods. They're not expensive powders or pills. They are real, everyday foods. Many of them might already be sitting in your kitchen, and when eaten regularly, they become the building blocks for a stronger, more stable you. Let's begin with the first and most important one. Number 1. Protein. The foundation brick of strength. Protein is the raw material your body uses to build and repair muscle. Every time you eat a source of protein, you're handing your muscles the tools they need to stay firm, active, and resilient. As we age, our muscles become a little more stubborn. They don't respond the way they used to, which means we actually need more protein than before just to maintain the strength we already have. Now, when most people hear the word protein, they think of meat. They think of chicken or eggs or fish, and those are all great. But here's something that may surprise you. Your muscles can also get strong. Healing support from plants. In fact, plant-based proteins are often gentler on the body. They're easier to digest. They support heart health, and they come packed with extra fiber, vitamins, and healing compounds that animal products simply can't provide. Let's start with a humble little gem, lentils. These tiny legumes are a powerhouse of protein. They're rich, they're satisfying, and they're easy to cook. You can enjoy them in soups, stews, or even tossed into a warm salad. Next, we have chickpeas, also known as garbanzo beans. They blend beautifully into meals, or can be mashed into spreads like hummus. Every bite brings your body protein, iron, and fiber, all essential for aging muscles. And then there's quinoa, a quiet hero. Unlike most plant foods, quinoa contains all 9 essential amino acids. That makes it a complete protein, something very rare in the plant world. It's light, it's fluffy, and it works well as a base for almost any meal. Protein is more than just a trend. It's a core ingredient in the recipe for a strong life. In fact, 50% of the membrane around every cell in your body is made from protein. So when you give your muscles protein, you're giving your body a message. I care. I'm rebuilding. I'm not done yet. Whether it's a hearty lentil stew, a chickpea wrap, a bowl of quinoa and veggies, or even a protein-rich smoothie, let protein become your daily companion, because every bite is a quiet promise to your muscles that strength is returning. Number 2. Eggs. Nature's perfect muscle package. Now let's talk about a true kitchen classic. Eggs. Simple, affordable, familiar, and yet so incredibly powerful. An egg is like a miracle in a shell, packed with high-quality protein, essential vitamins, and important minerals, all wrapped into a soft, natural, easy-to-cook form. The protein in eggs is considered one of the best your body can use. Why? Because it's highly absorbable. Your muscles can use it almost immediately. Just one egg contains about 6 to 7 grams of protein. That may not sound like much, but don't be fooled. It's efficient, it's concentrated, and it goes exactly where your body needs it. The egg yolk is rich in vitamin D, which helps your body absorb calcium and supports proper muscle function. The egg white, that's pure, clean protein, light and easy to digest, especially helpful for older adults. And let's not forget how versatile eggs are. You can boil them, scramble them, poach them, or make a soft, comforting omelet with fresh vegetables tossed in. You can enjoy them for breakfast, or lunch, or even a light dinner. They're quick to prepare, gentle on your stomach, and suitable for nearly any time of day. And here's something truly encouraging. Studies show that older adults who eat eggs regularly have better muscle strength and even improved mobility. So the next time you're feeling hungry, don't reach for something processed or sugary. Reach for an egg, or maybe 2, because every egg you eat is like a warm, nourishing hug for your muscles from the inside out. All but mighty. Number 3. Greek yogurt. A creamy way to build strength. Now let's move on to something smooth, soothing, and surprisingly powerful. Greek yogurt. It may look like a simple snack, but don't let its soft texture fool you. Greek yogurt is a true powerhouse for your muscles. What makes it different from regular yogurt? It's been strained to remove most of the liquid. That makes it thicker, creamier, and much higher in protein. Just a small cup can contain up to 15 grams of high-quality protein without feeling heavy or hard to digest. But the benefits don't stop there. Greek yogurt is also rich in calcium, which supports strong bones, and that's essential for keeping you on your feet. It's also filled with probiotics, the good bacteria that help your digestion work smoothly. When your gut is healthy, your body absorbs nutrients better, your energy improves, and your muscles get the fuel they need. One of the best things about Greek yogurt, it's incredibly versatile. You can enjoy it sweet, with a drizzle of honey and fresh berries. You can enjoy it savory as a base for dips or sauces. You can stir it into soups, blend it into smoothies, or simply eat it with a spoon any time of day. And for those who have difficulty chewing, Greek yogurt is a gentle but effective way to nourish your muscles. It's soft, it's satisfying, and it delivers strength in the most comforting way. So, whether you eat it for breakfast, as a snack, or as part of your evening meal, Greek yogurt is like a quiet friend supporting your health, one creamy bite at a time. Number 4. Leafy greens more than just salad. When we talk about muscle strength, most people don't immediately think of leafy greens. But maybe we should, because these vibrant green leaves, so simple, so overlooked, hold a powerful secret. They help your muscles work better. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, collard greens, arugula, and even beet greens are packed with nutrients that support healthy, strong, responsive muscles. Let's take a closer look. These greens are rich in magnesium, calcium, potassium, and nitrates. What do these nutrients do? They help your muscles contract properly. They support recovery after activity. They improve blood flow, delivering oxygen and nutrients to your tissues right when they need it most. And they help reduce inflammation, which is key for aging joints and muscles. Now, you don't have to eat a giant salad every day. Just start small. Toss a handful of spinach into your morning eggs. Blend a little kale into your smoothie. Sauté some mustard greens with your dinner, even just a little bit. A leaf here, a leaf there, can go a long way. And there's more. As we age, our digestion tends to slow down. We don't absorb nutrients quite as efficiently. Leafy greens help fill in the gaps. They're light, alkaline forming, and easy on your system. They support your muscles, your bones, your blood circulation, and your sense of vitality. So next time you're preparing a meal, ask yourself, can I add something green to this? Because sometimes the smallest additions can bring the greatest strength. And leafy greens, they're not just salad, they're muscle medicine from the garden. Number 5. Beans and legumes. Plant-based powerhouses. Now let's talk about something humble, something simple, but truly remarkable. Beans and legumes. They don't shout for attention. They're not flashy or expensive. But inside each tiny bean lies a treasure chest of strength. Whether it's black beans, lentils, chickpeas, or leafy beans, these small wonders are packed with plant-based protein, fiber, iron, and complex carbohydrates. Together, these nutrients feed your muscles, fuel your energy, and support your body's strength day after day. One of their greatest gifts, fiber. Fiber helps keep your digestion healthy, your blood sugar stable, and your appetite satisfied. That's important because when your body is well nourished, you're more likely to stay active. And the more you move, the more your muscles stay alive. Beans are also a wonderful option if you're cutting back on meat or simply looking for more variety on your plate. And they're incredibly versatile. You can make hearty soups, stir them into stews, blend them into spreads like hummus, or even bake them into casseroles. Worried about cooking time? Don't be. Many beans come canned and ready to eat. Just rinse them well, and they're good to go. Every time you add beans to your meal, you're doing something powerful, something quiet, something deeply supportive. You're building strength from the inside out. Because beans don't just fill you up, they lift you up. They're like a quiet team of workers, rebuilding your foundation bite by bite, meal by meal. So, the next time you're planning dinner, reach for the beans, because sometimes The smallest seeds hold the greatest strength. 6. Nuts and seeds, small bites, big benefits. Let's turn now to something small, so small. You can hold it in the palm of your hand. Nuts and seeds. They may look tiny, but don't underestimate them, because these little bites are bursting with strength. A handful of almonds, walnuts, sunflower seeds, or pumpkin seeds offers a powerful mix of protein, healthy fats, and magnesium, and vitamin E. These nutrients are not just good, they are essential for muscle function and recovery. Magnesium helps your muscles relax and contract. It keeps your energy steady and your movements smooth. Vitamin E works as an antioxidant, protecting your muscle cells from damage and supporting healing, especially after activity or strain. But here's what makes nuts and seeds so wonderful. They're easy. No cooking, no prep, no cleanup. You can grab a small handful, sprinkle them on your yogurt, add them to a salad, or blend them into a smoothie. If chewing is difficult, don't worry. You can use nut butters instead. A spoonful of almond butter on toast, some peanut butter stirred into oatmeal, or spread on a banana. These are soft, satisfying ways to nourish your muscles gently. Let's look at a few standouts. Almonds are high in protein and antioxidants. They're also rich in magnesium, a muscle's best friend. Walnuts are known for supporting the heart and brain. And healthy circulation means more nutrients reaching your muscles. Pumpkin seeds bring zinc, iron, and healthy oils, all of which support healing and strength. But remember, while nuts and seeds are nutrient-rich, they're also calorie-dense. A little goes a long way. About a quarter cup per day is just right for most people. It's truly amazing what nature can pack into something so small, and how something so simple can help you feel stronger, more balanced, and more alive. So next time you reach for a snack, skip the chips, skip the cookies, grab something real, something that whispers to your muscles, "I've got you." Number 7. Sweet potatoes. Fuel for movement. By now you've seen that protein is essential, that leafy greens, beans, can protect and rebuild your strength. But there's something else your muscles need, something just as important. Fuel. That's where sweet potatoes come in. Muscles don't run on protein alone. They need energy, steady, reliable energy, to move, lift, repair, and keep going throughout the day. Sweet potatoes are rich in complex carbohydrates, the kind that digest slowly, releasing energy gently over time. That means no sharp spikes, no sudden crashes, just smooth, lasting power, perfect for aging bodies and tired muscles. But the benefits of sweet potatoes go far beyond fuel. They're loaded with potassium, which helps prevent cramps and supports healthy muscle contractions. They're high in vitamin A, which plays a role in cell repair and immune health. And they contain powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation, so your joints stay more comfortable and your recovery is faster. Let's not forget how comforting they are. You can roast them, mash them, bake them, or slice them into wedges and cook them like fries. They're warm, they're naturally sweet, and they're easy to digest, ideal for lunch or dinner, or even a midday energy boost. If you've been relying on white potatoes for years, try swapping in sweet potatoes now and then. You'll still get that familiar starchy satisfaction, but with a deeper range of nutrients that your muscles and your whole body will thank you for. In short, sweet potatoes are like clean burning fuel for your body's engine. They help you move through your day with less effort, less fatigue, and more freedom. So next time you're at the market, pick one up, bring it home. And remember, sometimes the strength you're missing is hiding in something soft, orange, and quietly powerful. Number 8. Cottage cheese. Gentle, nourishing, and mighty. And now, we come to the final food on our list. It may not be trendy, it may not be flashy, but it is one of the kindest, most supportive foods you can give your muscles. Cottage cheese. Soft, simple, quietly powerful. It's often overlooked in today's kitchens, but there's a reason cottage cheese has stood the test of time. It's gentle on the stomach, it's easy to chew, and it's packed with casein protein, a slow-digesting form of protein that feeds your muscles over several hours. This makes it especially helpful as an evening snack, because while you sleep, your body gets to work, repairing, rebuilding, renewing. and cottage cheese gives it exactly what it needs to do that work well. It's also rich in calcium for stronger bones and B vitamins, which support energy and help convert your food into fuel your muscles can actually use, and it's so versatile. You can enjoy it plain or mix it with fruit. You can spread it on whole grain toast or stir it into oatmeal. You can even add it to savory dishes like omelets or baked casseroles. And for those who struggle with chewing or have smaller appetites, cottage cheese is a perfect choice. It's light, it's nourishing, and it doesn't overwhelm the body. Every spoonful feels like a gentle promise, a promise that says, I'm here, I'm feeding your strength, and I'm helping you heal. So don't let its old-fashioned image fool you, because cottage cheese is mighty, mighty in its softness, mighty in its simplicity, mighty in the quiet support it gives to your body when you need it most. 4. Combining these foods for a stronger you. Now that you know the 8 powerhouse foods, you might be wondering, how do I bring them all together? The good news is, you don't need to be a master chef. You don't need complicated recipes. And you certainly don't need to change everything overnight. These foods are simple, they're familiar, and they can be gently woven into your everyday meals without stress, without pressure. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine waking up and starting your morning with 2 soft-boiled eggs, a small bowl of creamy Greek yogurt topped with a few berries, and a sprinkle of sunflower seeds. Right there, you've already included 3 muscle-loving foods before your day even begins. At lunchtime, you might enjoy a warm lentil soup with chopped spinach stirred in, served with a slice of whole grain bread and maybe a spoonful of cottage cheese on the side. Comforting, satisfying, and gentle on your stomach. Then for dinner, a piece of grilled fish or tofu paired with mashed sweet potatoes and sautéed kale or collard greens. If you feel adventurous, add in a handful of chickpeas or black beans for extra nourishment. And if you need a snack before bed, try a few spoonfuls of cottage cheese. Calm, cool, and deeply restoring. Now, let me reassure you, you don't have to eat all 8 of these foods every single day. That's not the goal. Instead, think of them as tools in your kitchen. Rotate them throughout the week. Mix and match. Find what feels good to your body, because the secret isn't in perfection. It's in consistency. It's in choosing, day by day, meal by meal, to give your body what it needs to stay strong, to move freely, and to keep living life on your terms. And here's something beautiful. Over time, your body will respond. You'll feel more steady on your feet. You'll have more energy. You'll recover faster after activity. You'll move with greater ease and confidence. Because when you feed your muscles, you feed your independence, you feed your freedom, and that is worth every bite. 5. What to avoid the hidden enemies of your strength. As important as it is to know what to eat, it's just as important to know what to avoid. Because while some foods build you up, others slowly wear you down. And they do it quietly. You may not notice at first, but over time, these foods can weaken your muscles, drain your energy, and make your body more prone to pain, inflammation, and fatigue. Let's talk about them gently and honestly. First, processed and packaged foods, frozen dinners, chips, packaged snacks, sugary pastries. They're convenient, yes, but they're often loaded with excess salt, unhealthy fats, and refined sugars. These ingredients don't feed your strength. They fuel inflammation. They make it harder for your body to heal, harder to move, harder to stay strong. Second, sugary drinks, sodas, sweetened teas, juice cocktails. They may taste refreshing, but they spike your blood sugar, and shortly after, your energy crashes. If you're managing diabetes or pre-diabetes, these drinks are especially harmful. They can quietly contribute to muscle breakdown, even if the rest of your diet is healthy. Third, too much alcohol. A glass of wine now and then might feel relaxing, but too much alcohol weakens your muscle tissue. It affects your balance, and it robs your body of the nutrients it needs to stay strong and alert. And here's one many don't expect: eating too little. Yes, too little. As we age, our appetites often shrink. Food may not seem as appealing. We might skip meals, or just nibble on something small. But your muscles, they still need fuel. They still need protein. They still need energy. Skipping meals or eating just a little something can speed up muscle loss, not slow it down. So if food has become a challenge for you, find gentle ways to nourish yourself. Small meals, soft textures, comforting flavors. Every bite matters. You don't have to eliminate everything all at once. This isn't about strict rules. It's about making small, wise choices, one at a time. Swap the soda for water with lemon. Trade the packaged snack for a handful of almonds or fresh fruit. Replace the frozen meal with something warm and homemade. Little by little, your body will thank you. Because strength isn't just about what you add. It's also about what you let go. And when you clear the clutter from your plate, you make room for healing. So now you know the truth. You know that muscle loss is not just an inevitable part of aging. You know that sarcopenia doesn't have to define your future. And most importantly, you now know that you can fight back. Not with harsh routines, not with punishing workouts, not with extreme diets, but with food, with care, with gentle, powerful choices. And it starts today. But listen closely. This is not a demand. This is not a pressure-filled challenge. It's an invitation, a quiet, heartfelt invitation. To begin, you don't need to do everything at once. You don't need to throw out your pantry. You don't need to be perfect. Just start with one small change. Maybe it's adding spinach to your eggs. Maybe it's choosing water instead of soda. Maybe it's enjoying a bowl of Greek yogurt with a few berries on top. Whatever it is, start there. Let it be simple. Let it be kind. And then, take the next small step. Because your body, no matter how many years it has carried you, still listens, still responds, still wants to be strong. Your muscles are not gone. They are waiting to be fed, to be moved, to be loved back to life. And here's something beautiful. You don't need to chase youth. You don't need to look like you did at 30. You don't need to lift heavy weights or run long miles. You simply need to nourish what is already yours. Your strength, your balance, your independence. They haven't left you. They are still there, quiet, but ready. And when you choose to care for them, even in the smallest ways, they will rise up to meet you. Because the truth is, you are not done. You are not too old. You are not too late. You are simply ready. And there you have it. 8 simple, powerful foods, each one a gift to your muscles. Each one a quiet step toward a stronger, more independent you. Remember, this isn't about being perfect. It's about beginning, one meal at a time, one small choice at a time. Your body may be older, but it is not finished. It still hears you, it still responds, and it still wants to carry you with strength, with grace, with confidence. If this video has helped you today, please share it with someone you care about, someone who might need this gentle reminder that it's never too late to grow stronger. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Tell us, which of these foods will you start with? Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay informed, stay nourished, and most of all, stay strong.